Everybody be walking up to me, talking about, man, they shot me in Denver. I go along with them, laugh, but I'm like, you do know that's fun to get shot. Like I don't think that's.
It was just a cold moment in the locker room. That's what up, everybody? Welcome back to Not Just Football. I'm Cam Heyward, Hayden Walsh here, and today we are joined by a special guest, Steeler legend, gonna be a Hall of Famer one day, Super Bowl winner, Pro Bowler. He's got 98 sacks? We're going to talk about that too.
Oh, man.
We're going to talk about
this. You can see the pride in his face.
I have more than 98.
You have more. Oh, just with the Steelers, you have 98.
No, that was just the number they count when they don't count playoffs.
Oh, okay. I hate that they don't count.
That's crazy.
But anyways, I'd like to welcome Joey Porter, Sr. Appreciate you coming on the pod.
Man, I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
About time you got me on here.
Well, we had to make room for your schedule.
Man, I'll take that. I'll go with that.
All right, I'm going to kick it off. So you played in the era with Hines, Ben, Jerome, Troy. What made you guys so special?
The accountability that we had for each other on how we played and the closeness that we had was like, me being in the locker rooms from when we left. The era at that time was a different era to where the style of play of football we played was different, and the dialogue that we share between each other is different. Like the new player now, they feel a certain way if you tell them, man, you need to pick your shit up, man, if you need to do this. Like they take that personal.
Yeah.
To where that wasn't personal. That was our natural dialogue, whether it was Troy, Jerome, nobody was off limits to tell you, hey man, that shit ain't cool. Like, you gotta give me more, because if I'm gonna take on this pulling guard and pulling tackle every time for you to make your play, and you ain't there to make your play, you doing your own thing, that's a deal breaker. That's just a deal breaker. And when we watch film, the coach ain't gotta tell you that.
Right.
Like, we gonna tell you like that, hey man, I'm taking this 2 people on for you.
100%.
I need you to be right there. Because when Dickie dial it up for you to do it, I'm gonna need you to take your 2 people for me. Because when I gotta take the 2 people for you, I'm gonna do it 100% of the time.
What was it like being coached by Dickie?
Man, it was the best, because he's a coach that builds you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not part of the tear down. He's going to build you up, and he's going to explain it into a way to where everybody in the defense has a blitz. He's going to draw you up a special play so you don't ever feel left out. Everybody's going to have 3 receiver hook. The funniest thing was watching Big Hamp drop back and have 3 receiver hook. But it's the part of it is to show you that everybody will be asked to do something that's unconventional, like spy or do something, whatever it is, but you're going to do it because the defense is based on everybody doing their job. It ain't going to work if you have one hero.
Right.
It just ain't going to work. That's why our defense was so easy to figure out who was out of pocket. When you look at it, you can see the breakdown right when it happens, like over 1 too many gaps. 2 people in the B gap, that's going to cause a melee. If you're 2 gap and you're a tight end, if you have to be in a C or D and the play goes away, you have to cross face. You can't get outside and let that gap be forged by 2 other people. Like, everybody in the defensive room knows that.
Yep.
So you can't play crazy like you didn't know that. The DBs knows the linebacker fits.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like, when you playing ball in that system, it's nowhere to hide, to where if you can't do it, we'll just vote you off and be like, we don't trust him no more. Put somebody else in.
I dig it.
I'm curious. I want to talk about the current roster. Aaron Rodgers news comes out Friday. How do you think he will gel in that locker room with this team?
Man, me being honest, I was excited. I got to play against Aaron Rodgers and watch Aaron Rodgers do his thing. So I feel like he got a lot of juice left in the arm. The way our team is built, the way our defense is built, and I love Mason and all the young guys, but the resumes ain't gonna compare to what Aaron Rodgers really got and what he can do. Like, if we show up like we did last year with our defense, and I just trust him. He's not a guy that just gonna go out there and trick it off. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna put us in bad situations. We ain't asking him to save us. We ask him not to lose the 4 games that we lose every year that we're not supposed to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like the Dallas, the Indy, the Cleveland, like the games that we supposed to win, don't lose that for us. He'll win those games. You know what I mean? He ain't gotta be special. He can just go out there and do him. And if he's healthy, if we keep him upright, I like our chances with him.
Is it weird that your son now is going to play with him when you played against him? Is that weird?
It's weird. I want to hear that conversation with him to my son when JJ finally meets him. He's like, man, I played against your dad. Like, it was a couple of people that I thought he was going to run across that with. Brady was one, but Aaron Rodgers stick around long enough to be one. But yeah, that's different.
What's your first memory in putting on the black and gold?
Preseason. Well, actually, when you're getting your numbers, I had 95 my rookie preseason.
Didn't you have 95 too?
Yeah, I took that off. That ain't me.
That's what I'm saying.
That is not me.
So in the midst of it, I know it comes with the number. I know it was a bad mofo that had it on before me, G. Lloyd. You know what I mean? Because these are the stories that you hear. Before I got to put the black and gold on, you knew the history of the linebackers in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Like, because my linebacker room is not going to let you know who number you got on. Then the media let me know who jersey I was wearing. I did something in practice or whatever, or had an okay preseason game, and the media was like, "Oh man, how does it feel wearing 95 with the what did he word? He said something of like." 95 basically did what I did in the jersey. He made it to the point to where, like, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get out the shadow. So I felt better me creating my own. Now, a lot of people wore 55 too.
Yeah.
But at the time, all the linebackers wore 90s. Gilden wore 92.
Yeah.
G. Lloyd wore 95. Kevin Green wore 91. Levon wore 99. Chad Brown wore 94.
Yep.
Like, I was looking, so, like, they just threw me the 90s, like, yeah, you're going to wear 92. And I was like, man, I don't want this big number. Like, this is a big number. It's 95. Play outside backer. I want something a little more sexier than 95. And I've come from California, and I watched Junior Seau was my favorite linebacker at the time. So, like, the 5'5" just always flashed in my face. But my first time wearing the black and gold was amazing, man.
Do you have a welcome to the NFL moment?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
My welcome to the NFL moment was me running my mouth against Jonathan Ogden. I don't know, just me being me. I'm a rookie. We're playing Baltimore in Baltimore. It's like week 2 or week 3. Ogden just signed his new deal. He's like the highest paid O-lineman in the league. It's him and Baselli is sitting on the throne. I'm just a rookie, and I'm on their side. I'm running my mouth to Ogden. Mind you, I'm just coming in on a couple of third down plays. I don't really play like that. So I'm looking at him. I'm looking how big his shoes is. And I'm like, I'm feeling good about myself. I'm like, dude, this dude got on some size 18 sharks. There's no way he's going to be able to kick back that fast and block me.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 6'8", 370 or something. It looked big. It looked real big, like a real live ogre. Like
You thought
big.
you was going to run around him.
There's no way I can't run around him. I'm like, this dude is cooked. So I'm talking. I didn't know I was going against Kung Fu Panda. Like, nobody told me his fucking feet was going to be that fast. Like, he looked big, but that was Kung Fu Panda. Like, he was fast for a big guy. And that, man, so get to the story. I come around the corner, so I'm talking, I'm running my mouth. He looks over his shoulder to see who's talking, and he just hits me with and went back to the huddle. And I'm over there digging in. I'm like, yeah, I got wider. I said, yeah, I'm gonna get all the way out here. I'm gonna bring his out here to the HOV lane. It's the fast track. I got out. I'm coming around. I'm thinking I'm low and dipped. Man, he pushed me down and splashed me. Boop! All my wind in my heart just left. I just watched it leave to the sideline, and I followed it to the sideline because I had to come out the game. He splashed me, knocked all
What
the
Coward
way.
say?
They seen it. It wasn't else to say. That's the worst when you're only getting a few snaps and you got to pull yourself out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not a good sign.
That wasn't good. And with Ogden, I said, okay, I ain't there yet to be talking to him. I knew that right away.
But you probably talk shit.
Well, I was gonna say it didn't stop you from talking the rest of your life.
I had to get my game up.
Okay.
Like I knew who I was messing with him. Mm-hmm. Now it ain't he on every team, but I know when I come to Baltimore, I got to get my together because he's obviously a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
And I was talking to a Hall of Famer my rookie year, and he really let me know who he is. Like I'm not one of them. I'm him.
Did he say anything to you?
No, he looked at me.
He just looked at you.
He looked at me, gave me the smirk with them.
Like he knew.
Like the little, and then he splashed me.
You know, it's funny. He brings up this. I remember the first time I met PZ. You was in Arizona, and I just got to the team. I'm like, why the hell are they hanging out with him? I'm like, he played for the Cardinals. I'm like, I'm thinking everybody don't talk to the other team. And so I go to play, and then you end up getting hurt that game,
That
right?
was my last game I played.
And I was playing tight end. I actually had to go up against him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Field goal blocker. Stuff.
Yeah. And so I was making sure you weren't running over me. No. I was making sure that was not happening.
I didn't even finish that game. And it was crazy how that whole year had went. I was like, man. I said, everybody don't even know that story.
Yeah.
That was the last time I played football, was against the Steelers in the Cardinals jersey. And I didn't finish the game. And I said, man, started with the Steelers, ended with the Steelers. That was my last snap. After that, I went to Germany to try and get my knee fixed, all of that. But
Oh, you trying to do the Kobe?
I went out there and did the Kobe, but that was the last snap. That game.
Damn. All right, I want to bring up something better. If you bring back 3 teammates from your era to play with this team now, who's coming with you?
Man, so I'll give you the reasons.
Right.
As I'm thinking about it, because
Yeah.
like that's a tough question because what you need is people that can gel with these new guys because it's a new era.
Yep.
But what they bring to the table, the young guys is going to follow it because it's an aura.
Yeah.
Like Jerome Bettis has an aura.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just has an aura that you're going to accept it. Troy has an aura of, like LeBeau has an aura of, I can't let him down aura.
Right.
Troy has that same aura because you're going to see it every day, how much he puts in and how hard he plays to where you ain't going to question it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking myself out of it because obviously I'm in there, but like Jerome and then Hines. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Like I could. And
He brings the energy
and
too.
So many different guys I can choose, and I'm gonna tell you why. Hines is he gonna be a tone setter.
Yep.
Like he gonna let you know it's no dirty job that I won't do from an offensive standpoint. Like he gonna go in there, he gonna root out that middle linebacker, he gonna wire somebody's shit shut, and he gonna show up to practice every single day. He gonna do this in practice and on game day.
Yeah.
And even if he catches, we win and we run for 100 yards and he had 4 catches for 30. He go still be on the plane.
Yeah.
Cool, because we won. And even if he is pissed, he know not to be pissed like that because Jerome had a good game.
Yeah.
Like he knows better than to pout.
Right.
If we won because Jerome had 150 and today was a running game, we didn't get to throw it everywhere.
100%.
He gonna get that.
Yeah.
Troy, his aura of how he watch film and how he practice and how he play and the splash that he create, it's not a young guy that don't want to be around that. Like when I was at the Pro Bowl with Troy, it was like, and this is being honest, we're all here at the Pro Bowl. How do you stick out at the Pro Bowl amongst all Pro Bowlers? Troy still sticks out amongst the Pro Bowlers.
Yeah.
It's me, Ray, everybody's there. And Troy don't even want the attention. And when he comes in, it's like he's floating. Everybody else, he's the only one on the hoverboard. Everybody else is walking. And he comes in, that's why the nickname Baby Jesus is not far off.
Yeah.
He has that aura that's with him, and then Jerome, you're gonna see what he goes through every day. for the team. You go see why the coach don't practice him on Wednesday, because when he gets on the training table, you go see the purple marks from the Baltimore Raven games on his thighs, his arms, you go see why we practice him the way we do for him to be upright on Sunday. And just those three guys right there is going to be definition of what a Steeler looks like, and it's easy to follow.
All right, I want to switch gears. I want to talk about your coaching career, because that was very special. What was it like coming back to coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Man, it was the job. At the time, when you're in it, you're in it, but don't understand exactly what it is while you're doing it. Because I was just getting into coaching. I did 1 year G&A at Colorado State, worked with some guys, had a good time. It was fun. I knew it was what I wanted to do. Then coming here back home to Pittsburgh and just getting back into it, but being back in the locker room, I was already gassed of being back in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like, that's the first time I was like, man, back home, and it feels like I'm back home. Like, just the walking around the locker room, seeing Mia, it's just that everybody, it was crazy. I had been gone since 2006. And that many years later, everything in there was pretty much still the same. All the way to Mo, the cooks in the kitchen, the same. Mac, video, everybody was still, Rodgers, everybody was still there. Stacy, Wig, just seeing everybody. That was therapeutic for me, and I knew I was in the right spot because, like, I just left Colorado State, which was good to get into coaching, but that feeling I had when I came back to Pittsburgh, it just felt all the way perfect. It felt right.
What'd you think about drafting TJ?
At the time, it was getting TJ.
Yeah.
And I told TJ this. I had him as a snatch and pull guy. Remember his rookie year, his shoulders was hurting. I'm like, man, you want to snatch and jerk 300-pounders all day.
Yeah.
That's hard for 17 weeks of just headbutting him and snatching and pulling him. But after I had him for that first OTAs and got into training camp, everything about him had already changed because I seen they don't know, but the world don't know that TJ's a sneaky athlete.
He is.
Like, athlete.
Yeah.
Big hands. He got some big hands, feet. Like, he going between the legs on the dunks. They don't know that he has all that in him. You know what I mean? Because he don't show that.
No.
He just plays so hard to where they forget about his sneaky athleticism that he has.
Yeah.
He's a great athlete. But no, I didn't see TJ turning into what he is now.
How did you feel about coaching your teammate in James Harrison? Because that had to be wild.
Just be honest, I was excited as hell because it's like you have the perfect person to teach to in the room.
Yeah.
I've been teaching James since 2000, 2001 when we first started experimenting with him when we got him.
Yeah.
I'd already been coaching him. Like, he's been little bro for forever. So I'm like, first time he was in the six technique, it came from me and Jason when we've been working with him. So everything that we teaching, ain't nothing changed when I'm working with James. It's the same exact thing. So I'm like, this about to be perfect. I'm trying to teach TJ, Jarvis, Bud, and I have Debo that's coming in. Here's the walking, talking resume that's going to prove what I'm saying works.
Yeah.
So when we go over something, six technique or whatever it is, Debo, get up here. Perfect example. It's the slower version, but it's the version. You know what I'm saying? He's older, and he still was dominant at the older age.
Yeah.
But, like, all the physical shit, he had it, and it was easy. Like, it was easy. But even with him at that time, I knew how to get the most out of him. Okay, we're not about to put you in any more fire zones, curl flats. You're not about to play no great coverage. We're not about to put you in cover 4. We're sending you that way. You set edges and you pass rush. And that's what worked for him, you know what I mean? Because he still could do those things. But Nah, that was a good thing working with Debo, man. I was excited for him to go out there and help me coach the young guys because he already knew what to do. He'd been in this system from LeBeau the whole time. So, you know what I'm saying? Having him back in there I thought was going to be easy.
What was your welcome to the NFL coaching moment?
My welcome to the NFL coaching moment probably was we lost a tough game, so I don't want to use it. That one is that. But just I think when I first had my own room, the pride that you got from having your own room. So like when I first came in as a quality control or assistant, I just was helping with the outside backers. It's only so much credit you can take from working with the guys and, you know, they doing what they do. Butts is my linebacker coach. I ain't stepping on no toes. Me and Butts go back like that. So I'm just happy that he vouched for me to get me back in the building. So I'm just doing bare minimum. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, but you're doing bare minimum without trying to advise too much. But then when they split the jobs and Ski Daddy went to the middle backers and I had the outside backers, now my welcome to the NFL for me really started because how these guys play is going to be a direct reflection of me.
That's
you know
dope.
what I mean? And I wanted that. Like whatever happened that first year, these are Butts guys.
Right.
Me and Jerry are just helpers. Good, bad, or whatever. We can't take the credit. We can add whatever little nugget we get to help, and you want to do that, but at the same time, you don't want to have backdoor conversations when your coach is saying this. We all have to say this.
Right.
And that's just what it's going to be.
One band,
so
one sound.
That's it. So even if I feel like, I can't say that.
Yeah.
This is what he said. Because when we get in the film, we're going to judge you off what he said.
Right.
Not what nobody else said. So if you don't do it how he said it, that shit going to be wrong. You know what I mean? So you have to understand that. But when I had the room, then you can add your personality to it, stay within the defense, and what I might accept and what he might accept is different.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing.
Bro, I was going to bring up, I remember when you were coaching, and it was like me and Tuit, and then we had a bunch of other D linemen. You did this thing where he put a picture up of us at, I think it was the ATL cover, and it was us on roller skates. And he was like, you don't want to be the guy on roller skates because you're going backwards. And so then PZ had this fun way of poking at people and be like, you on skates. And though he would try to show it in front of everybody, but PZ had his unconventional ways of getting under people's skin.
Because this is the thing about it, is a D lineman and skates, that shit don't go together.
No, it's bad.
You know what I'm saying?
bad.
Skates and D linemen, nobody even want that. Why are we even talking about skates?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about skates, you talking about somebody pushing my ass backwards. That's not going to go good. But when we getting rolled, it's only two groups that can stand on the run game. It's the front seven. Like what we get from the back end, like when we playing good, they're coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I played with DBs to where this how psychotic we was as a defense. Ike, Troy, Deshae, C-Hope, these guys would rather give up 300 yards passing before we give up 100-yard rushing. And this coming from your DBs. They'll rather get torched in the air before we give up 100 yards rushing. And that was what I was ingrained into when I first came to Pittsburgh. And when I left, that's all I knew. We wasn't fighting for top 5 defenses. We were battling Baltimore to see who's going to be one. And the main category is who's number 1 in rush defense. Because I played in the era where you had to see Corey Dillon, you had to see Fred Taylor, you had to see, like, all the running backs in the AFC North and the Central were 250-pound running backs. So running the rock is going to be the main thing before they even think about passing it.
Yeah.
That was first and foremost. You had to stop the run. And coming into that culture, that's what we hung our hat on. When we're doing live goal line on Friday Night Lights, we'll get mad if they pass it. Pass it don't even count. So what?
Yeah.
We don't even care. And they'll be cheering. We're like, so? You passed it. You wasn't tough enough to run it. I bet you won't run it. That's what we like. we'll lose games and we'll walk off the field. Shit, man, good job, man. Them motherfuckers didn't get 100 yards.
Yeah. What's something you learned while coaching that you wish you had known when you were a player?
Some of how we were game planning people. Like when I got in there on the coaching side and watch Mike put shit together and why we're attacking this person, why we're attacking that person, and how we're going to go about it. Man, now my brain is like, oh, man, it's like, man, you've been doing football this whole time, and, like, now you acting like you just tapped into a whole new world. It's like I found football in a whole nother level because as a player, give me the guy who we're going against, tell me what we're running, and let's go. Mm-hmm. I ain't asking reasons why we're doing this. I believe it. Tell me what we're doing, and that's what we're going to do. Getting back, like giving these guys, like, you know everything about a player. I would know everything about the guy I'm going to go against, but not all
The rest of the team.
So now when you're going over the whole rest of the team, you know who really is the weak link. And the film is going to justify why we blitzing around this guy.
Yeah.
Like when we're slide blitzes to this guy, or we'll do this to this guy, and it all made sense. So that just had me even more excited, like, man, that makes sense why we're doing it. So now it's creating my coordinator side on, like, man, this is what I would do. You know what I'm saying? So that was some deep, dope shit. Like, it took my football knowledge to a whole nother level when I got in there with the guys and watching LeBeau game plan, watching Mike game plan, watching Butts add his in there. And you got all these three guys in the room, and they're coming up with schemes of why we're going to do it. So when we come in there to Wednesday and we're telling guys what we're going to do, well, I'm sitting in this meeting Tuesday night all the way to 11. I know exactly why we're doing this. It's about to be some good shit. So you would get excited for Wednesday install.
Yeah.
And then when we go to practice, like, they be wondering why, because my other thing was like, man, why do coaches be that damn mad after the game? Like, I'm not going to play. like, why we, man, we lost. I was devastated. I didn't know losing hurt that bad as a coach. I thought they just lost and went to the next game plan. Man, I would not want to talk to the players. I mean, you need some time. You need some time to get over some because, like, and one of your players play bad too, I don't even want to talk to him. Like.
When you laughed at that, you felt like you knew what he was referring to on that, okay?
You be mad because you've been grinding all week to get this right.
And then, you can't do nothing about it. That's the bad
the last
part.
thing. I don't have no more control.
Yeah.
I don't get to go right my own wrongs. I don't get to play. You have to really feel good that you pumped it so much into your player's head to where I would understand why guys would be high-fiving on a Friday practice, and because when we have everything got to be sharp, I understand why coaches lose their on the guy coming in late on that day or anything that's off on that day. Because when I played, like, Fridays was so serious. Like, you knew on all days.
That's the dress rehearsal.
Do not up Friday. Just for the team. If you show up late, it's already up. Because this is the last dress rehearsal. We don't want nobody to be late that day.
Yeah.
To no meetings, to no practice, to nothing. Like, and I used to think they was just being anal and tripping. No, man. That shit is different on the coach's side.
So it sounds like it's becoming like a parent or something, like seeing
No,
what
because
seeing it.
Man, I'm responsible for these guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And these guys is going to be a reflection of me. I'm really about to find out how much my guys fuck with me or not. How much do they really like me or not? You know what I'm saying? For real, because some of the stuff that goes on that you hear about, like, I would be devastated if my players did that. You know what I'm saying? Didn't respect me enough to be where they supposed to be or like that. Like, that's all respect level there.
I want to go this segment. I want to take you back to some plays you had, and I want to see what you think about those moments. And so this one is from your coaching days. They're looking at you. AB gets taken off the field, and there you are. What is going through your head in this moment where you got all these Bengals around you?
The smirk on my face is already because I can't believe y'all trying me now, right? Like, no matter how many times I told that story, nobody wanted to believe the story.
Peasy, it's you. What you expect?
I get it. I get it. They thinking the Peasy up to some bullshit, and he did. But I'm out there. AB's walking off the field. I'm telling him, get up, little bro. Don't let them see you like that. You all right? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's still Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are throwing a pep rally, and they are happy that AB's down. You know what I mean? And, you know, in certain games, you don't want them to get the rocks off like that. Like, get up, little bro. Don't let them see you hurt. You all right? No, bro, I'm good, I'm good. So I'm just really talking to him and wanting to be there for him, get him off the field. I made the cardinal mistake. I tried to compliment a Bengal.
Wait. Time out. Who'd you compliment?
Perfect.
What'd you say?
And the referee with the white hat had the boom mic. That's the reason why I never get in trouble, because the boom mic picked up everything.
Yeah.
They had everything, so when they tried to make their lies and all that, the referee had the boom mic. So everybody in New York heard exactly what happened, and they know I wasn't bullshit.
Yeah.
I tell Burfict, I say, man, I'm not even supposed to say this. I said, but I like your game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually like his game. The motherfucker he got some jankiness in him about me that I see in myself when he play. Like, he's a ruthless. He plays like that. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to go all the way there with it.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Whether he go too far or not. But I see the look in his eye. I know where he will go. He plays like that. He just ain't got no control because his big homie, his person that he look up to, is Pac-Man. He's doomed by default. When you got Pac-Man as your go-to, you doomed. If Pac-Man's your big homie, I'm sorry, man, you out of there.
Yeah.
That's the wrong big homie in that football space because he ain't controllable. You know what I'm saying? You got Pac-Man guiding you Duval. I tell him, man, I like your game. I give him his compliments. He returned that compliment with like, I don't give a how you feel about my game. F you and F Pittsburgh. Like, damn. All right. So, my bad for throwing you the compliment.
Yeah.
You threw that right back in my face, and you didn't want my compliment. So he's like, F you and F Pittsburgh. Cool, solid. Then Newberry runs over there. He runs over there, bumps me into Burfict. Now, I'm really smirking because I look up, it's bangle, bangle, bangle. Y'all ain't about to do shit. That's the funny part. Like,
did you say that?
No, I'm just smirking. Now, I can't mess up our leverage.
Right.
Pac-Man come running from way over yonder. Don't even know what's going on. He pushed me. Burfict bumped me. Newberry bumped me. Burfict catches me off. I backboard off Burfict, so they ping-ponging me around. I'm like, I'm laughing, but I'm in the safest place ever because ain't none of them really. Well, ain't none of them like that. This all football tough. I know that immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing about to happen.
Right.
Ain't none of them really willing to get in trouble like that. That's why they all came over there talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you really gonna do it, you gonna swing.
Man, I can take all this. Oh, where we going? All right. I'm laughing like, all right, y'all just want to play bumper cars with me. But as long as y'all keeping your hands in your pocket, I can take all these little punk bumps because this ain't really gonna hurt me. That's why I'm laughing at how fake tough everybody is, right? Because in the other conversation we had, when I said that to Burfict, after he said his shit back to me, then I said some shit back to him that's on the boom mic.
What'd you say?
I said, man, I'm not one of them regular guys you can say all this crazy shit to.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that when I see you, I'm gonna ask you, what was you talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just like, I'm not.
Yeah.
I have to have an understanding that we leave this here. Was this some football, whatever? Or if I see you out at a restaurant, are you gonna be on that same time?
Right.
I need to know that. Because if it's football, man, that happened on football, and I'm not tripping. But if you're on some other time, man, I have to be prepared to whatever you be at, because people get real funny if they feel like they got the drop on you in a big stage somewhere. We at a Super Bowl event or a game, it could be anywhere, and you see the guy. Man, I don't need to be out with my wife at 50 years or 40-something years old, and this dude is tripping over something that I don't know. You tripping over some football. Mind you, what did I do to y'all that got y'all so angry at me? I'm the coach that don't play no more.
Because you messed them up, the Cincinnati Bengals, a lot of times.
Man, get over that. like that. My fights was with Chad, Rudy,
right,
Corey Dillon, Kitna. Like, my fights was with them guys. Houshmandzadeh and all. Like, I ain't got no. I ain't got no fights with y'all, man. Like my players is fighting y'all. Not part of this wave. Beating Cincinnati's beating Cincinnati's, but me doing something personally to y'all, I don't understand what y'all so mad for, because I didn't play against none of y'all.
So what'd you think when they got the penalty?
So everybody think that I tricked them out of something. I'm laughing because that's Cincinnati being Cincinnati.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? They had won the game and gave it back.
Yeah.
Think about what they did that game. They put out everybody that was important. They hurt everybody that they were supposed to hurt. Burfict intercepted Ben, ran off into the tunnel.
Yep.
They had it.
Shea stripped it.
Yeah, Jeremy Hill fumbled that ball right there.
Then they gave it back.
Yeah.
The strip, Shea doing his thing, Burfict being Burfict. You don't have to take that shot.
No, he wasn't going to catch the ball. He was not going to catch it.
Everybody knew you didn't have to take that shot.
He did not need,
but
he was not
Burfict being perfect, he wanted that shot.
Couldn't help himself.
He took it. And that landed us to them finally had a chance to beat us, so they gave it back. Another classic Bengals-Steeler game, and somehow Joey is the coach, is infused.
Your phone had to been blown crazy.
It was the memes. It was the memes.
Well, there's a post-game rant. There's a post-game rant.
We got a rant for you, too.
It was the memes and the rants that had me weak, and I don't even have the social media stuff, but.
Oh, we gonna jump right into it. I got one for you. Tell us what you think about this.
Refs did a horrible job. You got Jerry Porter in the middle of the field talking shit to everybody. Then when somebody say something to him, he don't even supposed to be on the field.
See what I'm saying? That's who you got raised in your defense. What you gonna do with that, man? Like what you gonna do with Pac-Man? Like, you don't know if I'm Jerry or Joey. Jerry's your West Virginia teammate, man. He's the wide receiver that played for the Raiders, played in West Virginia. You must have had a whole lot of beef with Jerry too, because you called me Jerry, and Pac-Man, I see him now, like he can't even tell you why he was mad at me. I ain't never did nothing to Pac-Man. I ain't never crossed paths with Pac-Man to where he would actually be mad at me.
Yeah.
He's mad at me because the rivalry got him mad at me.
Yeah.
The myth of the rivalry, and the simple fact that I'm over there, and it started, how it really started, they had a D coordinator, Gunther. For some crazy reason, he thought that he could come and check me before the game. Yeah, he came over there and was like, hey, man, I don't want you talking to my players. You don't play no more, you're a coach. And I'm playing catch with C Lake. Because I know this little guy ain't talking to me. So I'm just steady playing catch with C Lake. I just know this little guy is not, he can't be. You went out your way to walk all the way over there to go talk to the linebacker coach for the other team to tell him don't talk to your players. Man, I've never been invested to worry about what another coach is saying to a player, to have the balls to go over there and talk to them. Like, Jay Hayes and all them guys is my guys. Jay Hayes was my first special team coach. And when I see Jay Hayes, I go up there, dap him up, but he know Joey on game day is game day.
Yeah.
I'm going to be cordial. I'm going to talk to all the coaches, because it's not our fight. But don't get it mistaken. I'm getting my guys ready to whoop your guys' ass, and that's the mentality.
100%.
And if I look like I'm on that type of time, most of the time I am. I'm not going to be acting like we just close. We can be close afterwards, but for that situation, man, I got it going one way on how I'm thinking
Yeah.
with my guys. And that's just that. So, yeah, he came over there and tried to confront me and tell me, don't talk to my guys. You're not a player no more. You're a coach. You need to act like it. And so the simple fact that he came and talked to me,
Yeah.
I know he put a battery in their back. That's why they was all up, because he had already put a battery in their back for no reason. Like, he put a battery in these guys' back, so now they like, I guess we're supposed to be mad at Joey. What the hell y'all sit over here all puffed up mad at me for? Man, I don't play. Like, all I'm doing is signaling defenses and dapping and high-fiving and making sure my guys is doing their job.
I got a clip. I don't have a clip for this one, but I want to ask about, I heard about this story. Is it true you got onto the Baltimore Ravens bus?
I walked over. I didn't get on the bus, man. The stories just be growing. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be kind of cool if you want to live in that. And when they tell the legendary stories and make you sit way up here, because like the story keeps growing. It's like I done walked on there and with Art Modell and told all the players to get off the bus.
Man, the legend keeps growing.
Man, I watched Chris Mortensen tell a story, and I'm like, man, this dude is lying.
Yeah.
For one, you wasn't even there. But like, when I was playing, I didn't mind if that's what they thought. You know what I'm saying? All right, this just adds to his craziness. Like, damn, he's ready to jump on the bus and fight the whole Raven team. Who the hell doing that? Big ass Sam Adams and all these people over there. I'm not getting on that bus by myself. Like, I was talking crazy, but I'm not getting on the Raven bus.
What'd you say?
Talking crazy because we have just played them. Now, mind you, this is the game that we played Baltimore at home. I had just got shot in Denver. This is week 1. I have to miss the game.
Yeah.
So the only reason why I'm pissed because I'm in pregame warm-up. Dress outs. Shirt still get issued. I can't play.
Right.
Ray Lewis is out there getting ready for the game, and he's looking at me and talking directly to me. This is my house. We about to do this, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, me and Ray ain't never had no problems, right?
Yeah.
So I looked around like, shit, who we talking to? I looked, I said, damn, it's just me out here. I'm like, man, you talking to me? And he kept going. Now, you know how that competitive happens. So now I'm like, mine just got shot. I started pacing and running the 50. I said, okay, I said, no, he talking that shit. I said, man, Rodgers, whenever everybody know when I do this, I'm up. So I start stretching. I'm like, shit, Rodgers, go get my gear. That. He think I can't play. I'm about to play today. Man, I just got shot. I'm thinking I'm about to. He done got me so mad. I'm about to Wolverine myself. This hole in my body is no longer there. Because he done got me so hot. I'm sprinting. Now I'm trying to do my demo for Coach Coward to see me sprint. Like, I'm ready. Go get my shit. Let me dress out. Joy, you're not playing. So now I'm so damn angry because Ray done got me gassed up. And I didn't know we had beef. But I know the beef is the beef. But me and you personally never had nothing. Oh, after that, man, I was on 10. Then we beat him.
You did this after you won. That's the fun.
So yeah. We beat them. Plax and Corey Fuller is going at it. They're talking, having a conversation, and Ray comes out.
Yeah.
This is how I really made it go. Ray comes out, and he's about to get on the bus. So Corey is over there talking to us and Plax, but Corey and Plax is getting a little heated. It ain't going nowhere because we all know each other. But Corey like, man, when I'm going for the ball, man, don't pull me like that. Plax like, man, go on with that fool, man. You know, man, this football, man, whatever. So now don't do that again. Ray come out, and he see Corey. He's like, Corey, man, you good over there? And I'm like, nah, he ain't good. Come and check on him. Because I really want you to come over here. He said, Corey, you good? I said, nah, I told you he ain't good. Come and check on him. And then he said, no, man, I'm going to pray for you. And then he got on the bus. And that shit made me mad. And that's when I started walking towards the bus. I'm like, you talked all that shit down. Don't send me a prayer. Don't pray for me, man. Come and see what I'm talking about. Come and check on your God. And then they see me walking towards that. And then that's when they started the story. Oh, Joey got on the bus trying to fight Ray Lewis and all. No, tell the whole story. Ray know the story. That's what I'm saying. The people that know the story, they know.
Yeah.
I just let the story go crazy because it's the folk hill story is making me look like this, and I'm like, all right, now I'm fighting the whole buses. Whoever believe that, whatever.
I love that it was, I'll pray for you. Got you to get your ass over there to start you did not like that.
Man. Like, when he said that, he that's how messed up I was.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
The gesture of you praying for me tilted my damn cup over. The audacity for you to wish for my good health.
Wish me well, yeah.
And it sent me sideways. Like, don't you dare wish me well, Mom. Like, don't. You can't wish me well.
It's the first prayer request you've ever denied. You know, I don't need it. Hold it. I don't need it.
This how bad it was. I told Cower, I said, man, I'm not going out there pregame no more. I said, what's going on? I said, everybody's telling me they feel sorry for me. They praying for me because this shot shit. Man, they trying to soften me up before the game. Like, I stopped going out and pray. I was mad because they taking my stinger out. Like, how do you stay on 10 when everybody, man, I'm praying for you, man. I'm glad that you all right. I appreciate it. God damn, man. We about to fight, man. Stop doing that shit. Like I got to say thank you, but I don't do all this before game day.
Yeah.
On game day, shit, I got saliva coming out my mouth. I'm like a dog with rabies, man. I'm turned up. Like I don't this nice shit is killing me. And they niced me all the way until I got back healthy, and they stopped wishing me all the nice shit again.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up this next one. Oh man, I gotta make sure I find the right one.
Oh my goodness.
We already have the flag.
Yeah.
We already have the flag, Keys.
Look, there it is. Here it is. Here. That's the best part. That is the best
How
part.
does
That's
a
the best
coach
part.
wind up in that situation?
Because, man, that's all football passion and love for the game. And you probably don't even remember the story that we had before that meeting. It was funny because in that meeting, we was reliving the story of how we celebrated. And I was telling the guys and before the game was like, man, y'all don't even, like, Troy can make a play. I can be on the other end, and I'm going to run all the way over there to make sure he get my dap. Mm-hmm. If you made a play, it was just like you stood there and just let your helmet get rocked. Like you let everybody slap you in your helmet. Boom, 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 boom. Like you waited for when you made your play. Like, yeah, I got to go cheer with my guys. That's off the dribble. I got to go cheer with my guys. And I was like, man, I did it in the meeting. I was like, man, I dropped to my knees to celebrate, you know what I'm saying, with y'all. Like seriously, like, I said it's infectious. Like when, that's the worst thing an offense wants to see is 11 people looking like they got 13 and they just look like they throwing a party.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
cheering, high five, chest bump, arm. You looking up like, God damn, man, we got to stop them from doing all that. Then they make another play and this, chest bump, slapping helmets. Like, you get tired of that shit. Where's on the team?
Yeah.
He just broke the record. Like, he just got the pick.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm sitting over there. I wish they showed the camera because I'm over there waiting for my turn. I see him. Boom. Okay, he got him. Boom. He got him out the way. Boom. He got him out the way. I'm just sitting there. I said, shit, he's taking too long. I'm going to start walking towards him. Not knowing that it's going to be that, but.
When you crawl in on your knees in the camera shot, it is.
And I got that big old thing in my office of that picture. Like it's one of my better photos, and I didn't even play. But I know what it was with me and Will Gay and how big that play was at the time. Man, that's true having fun with football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like we love football, and if you can't find the enjoyment that everybody that hated was on the opposite. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The people that's on that team, they love it.
Oh, everybody was about it.
We was fired up for Will, and shit, it was a huge play in that game.
Yeah.
It was a huge play in that game.
I want to take you back, 2005, Jerome fumbles the ball. What's going through your mind?
Just couldn't believe that out of all people, that's his fate.
Yeah.
That one hurt. That one hurt because we had just went and got the ball back after a cheat move they did with Troy when he got the interception, and he knocked the ball out with his knee, and they gave him the ball back. And then I come back, we had the back-to-back sacks, and I'm already yelling, cheat that. So I'm like, now we're about to give it to the closer. Run, touchdown.
It's over.
It's over.
Right.
So I couldn't even get through my cheat that. And we celebrating. And
Dickie said y'all was celebrating too. Dickie said he had to control it.
We just, me and Potsy back-to-back sacks, we just went boom, 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 boom. Got the ball back.
Yeah.
It's on the one. Shit. What you talking about? Everybody knows what's about to happen. About to call the big boy in. He about to pound this in. One step closer. Man, in the middle of us cheering, we ain't even made it to sit down yet. We still standing up cheering. They done ran the offense out there. And I hear the crowd, and it's not our crowd. It's a different, it don't sound like us. I'm like, what the hell they standing up for? And I'm turning around, and then you see it. And it's one of those, we can't say nothing to Bussy.
Yeah. No.
It's put your helmet on and
Take
go
care
out
of
here
your
and
brother.
go out here and find a way to get this damn ball back. Like that's it. That's all. Like
Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster of a game anyway. It make sense. This is what it was going to be for us to get there. Shit was nothing going to be easy. Troy got the pick. They took that back. We stopped them. Then we fumbled. It was like, damn. It took all the way to that missed kick for everybody to breathe. But it was just one of those situations, man, of like, man, that's what made that whole run worth it, because we went through some
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing about that run easy. Like we went through some and that was just a tough, especially for him, man.
Yeah.
Had that been his last play,
Oh.
Would have been.
we all still tore up.
Yeah.
Like we can't go out like that.
Yeah.
Not Bussy.
Yeah.
And shit, man, you look at the play, man, that damn little last linebacker put his head right on the ball. Like bracket. Like you just married to the names that was part of it.
Yeah.
Married to bracket, you married to the DB, you married to being grabbing that damn foot. It's just so many amazing plays in that game. In that last 2-3 minutes of the game that, like when you talk about it, I go right back to the game. I can put myself right back in every situation. It was crazy.
And then what? The AFC Championship was in Denver. Now you've already said you got shot in Denver. What was you on when you went back to Denver?
You seen the video? Yeah. I was on, and it's crazy because that's kind of like my other home for Colorado. But man, I got shot in Denver for nothing, and like everybody always talk about that clip when I'm like, man, they shot me in Denver. You don't want none. And in Indy, we went to go watch Arnez J, the comedian.
Yeah.
And he does a show about his brother, and he does a clip about his brother that he just loves to fight. You know what I'm saying? He's special needs, but he loves to fight. He tell his story how his brother, like, he pulling up on everybody, telling me, you don't want none, you don't want none. Like, so if you knew, you knew. And when everybody be walking up to me, talking about, man, they shot me in Denver. And I just be like, I go along with them, laugh, but I'm like, you do know that's fun to get shot. Like I don't think that's.
It was just a cold moment in the locker room. That's
I would relate with you on it, but it was a cold thing to say.
Yeah.
It hit, but I'm talking about you have no idea how many people that I'll just be out and eat. I'll just be sitting there eating. We can be, they shot me in Denver. And I'll be like, oh, what is my response to that supposed to be?
You know. Right then and there.
So it was that, but it was that was a different ride for us, man. Like that ride was it was crazy by the time we got to Denver. And they knew I really got shot in Denver.
Yeah.
So when we go back to Denver, man, we ain't playing. This is the last team that's in our way. And we lost to them before in '97. I wasn't here yet. So, but like that's still they beat us before in the same game. So it was a game that we had to have.
And then that leads to the Super Bowl. And I think you did one of the most admirable things. And we have the video, but I could just set it up. Shoot. Jerome, you held everybody back for him to run out of the tunnel in Detroit. Speak about that moment.
Well, now that we're back in Detroit, so this is when they first started introducing the team.
Mm-hmm.
We thought they go introduce the offense. Defense had already took we don't need it. We want Jerome to come out to do his rumble one more last time. And they said, no, they're introducing the team. I said, man, that's weak. Why are they just introducing the team? You know what I'm saying? Like, call out our offense and let Bussy come last. He in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he in Detroit. This is where he grew up at. This is home. So, like, he has to get this.
Yeah.
Because we over the fumble. We here now. Like, we already talked him into coming back because the Super Bowl's in Detroit. He has to get this. We already flew out here in 6 Notre Dame jerseys. Like, everybody got the 6, like, nah, this is going to happen. So I was just telling everybody, hey, man, when you go out here, they go release us, but none of us run. I'm going to tell Jerome that he going to lead us out. So I'm like, Bussy, man, you lead us out. We following you. I said, take us out the tunnel, man. This is the last ride, man. You in the home. You lead us out. So he just running and yelling and thinking, I'm thinking he going to run out sideways like he do when he come out the tunnel. And he just running and screaming, and he thinking we behind him, and he realized that it's a solo mission. And that was, like, he understood the gesture, what we wanted to do. Like we want to shine the light on Big Bro. Because, like, you've been a huge part for everybody on the squad of why we here.
Yeah.
Like, even the years where we didn't win, Bussy was the first, like, I came in with Demonte Dawson and some Hall of Famers that I knew. But Jerome was the first true that we knew was a Hall of Famer before he got in. We knew he was a mega superstar, but he was so normal. Like, he gave us the game, the rookies, the young guys. He poured into us in a way that, like, I ain't never had of a superstar invite this many people to his house or go out his way to check on the 53rd guy.
Yeah.
Right? When you're the one, like, the one don't sometimes talk to player 59. Jerome talked to player 67. Like, whoever the last guy is, Jerome will make that guy feel like he number 2 or 3. And he had that about him. That's why I told you I would put him in that 3. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I know what it did for our culture. You need some of those to show you what it's supposed to be like. And Jerome had all that. So letting him go out the tunnel last was just, it was unanimous by the team. That was going to be an easy call.
I like you talking about gestures, and then it brings me to JJ, him getting his first pick versus Baltimore and handing you the ball. What did that moment feel like?
Man, it was, the funny thing about it was I'm in the stands because I told him, like, you know, Mike is good. Man, you want to come? I'm like, no, man, I got to, until they give me a suite, I said, I got to sit in the stands because, like, I want to be the full fan. You know what I mean? Like, I sit in Penn State for 4 years, sitting in the stands. Like, I ain't about to try and use my Steeler power of being on the sideline because it's giving mixed emotions. I know how much I really do want to coach. I'm not trying to sit down here to look like I'm trying to ask for my job back, knowing I would take it back. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to come off like that, and I want him to be a man and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? But Pops is right here.
Yeah.
I'm still a fan. So, like, as soon as he got the ball, he passing the ball around. I'd already made eye contact with Adam. Like, Adam, grab that ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already, as soon as he got the pick, I'm already coming down. This is Priest. I'm already coming down. And I'm like, yeah, this is dope. You know what I mean? Because in college, we never got one. We never got the pick for him to throw me the ball.
Oh.
We never got one. Like, the one he did, got the pick. He was so excited he forgot. I ran all the way down there for nothing, doing jumping jacks, like, get the ball. Get the ball. He just cheering with everybody else. So he didn't even see me. But in that game, he was looking for me because we talked about it. Man, you get the ball, man. You got to come and bring it to me. I'm going to be waiting.
Hell yeah.
So it was good from that standpoint.
What was draft night like?
Man, I thought it was a crazy experience, and he got to see what the league is about at times, because nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he had to learn that way. And the crazy thing about it, on that night, how blinded we was, we didn't even know pick 32.
You didn't even know it?
We left.
Peasy, I knew I knew.
Well, how hard was it to become a guy who played in the league, but you're also his dad? So it's like a weird. This is like a
We
weird.
left. Like, the whole reason why we had this party in Kansas City, because I was born in Kansas City, Missouri. So we had like 50, 60 people out there. He wanted to go to the draft because he wanted to be drafted in the home where his daddy was from, born in Kansas City. So we got family out there. He still could have did that. Just the next day, he would have been the first pick. The next day. He was so devastated. I'd never seen him in this bad of a spot to where he was ready to get out of there that night. He didn't want to wait till the morning. And I'm trying to tell him, that's when we had that conversation, like, man, this is the draft. Like, now I'm like, I don't know what your agent told you or what you was told or to make you feel that something guaranteed was supposed to happen, because it don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, only ones is a lock is the number one pick. Like, he's the only one truly gets the call the night before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody else don't get that call. That's
Everybody
why the
else
number
should.
one pick never acts surprised.
Yeah.
He just is told, don't blow up the spot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is on you don't know. And as them DBs got to going, I was watching him lose it. And, like, I didn't want him to feel like he let nobody down, because that's the biggest thing is, like, he didn't. We'll have a chance to right the wrongs. Because, like, he even forgot man, you still about to get drafted.
Yeah, it's just the first round. You got.
And it actually works out better for
Technically,
you.
you still the 32nd pick.
Yeah.
It's 32 teams.
Yeah.
But he couldn't see none of that. He was just devastated that he felt embarrassed. Like, if he had everybody come and he didn't get drafted, I'm like, man, you worried about the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? So just to get him over that was huge. And as soon as he got over it, and then, like I said, had I not fell into the slump he fell into, I would have been like, hey, man, look at this shit. This shit boomerang back to us. Because if I would have seen that, like, literally, dude, we going home. Like, we would have stayed in Kansas City, party like crazy, because we already know we're going home.
PZ, I called you after and you was like, you should have told me. I was like, PZ,
Dude,
I thought you knew.
Man,
32 was it.
I'm on the plane, hoodie, we try to make it home, and I'm on the plane with one of the Steelers reps, and I can't even think of his name right now. Tony. Damn, he was like, he got on the plane, and he started smiling. He said, today's gonna be a good day. And I'm still so mad, I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. I still haven't looked and see that we got the 32nd pick. I'm wearing JJ's disgust.
Yeah.
Cause I'm watching him, how he's managing everything. Mind you, I left too. I got all my family there, and just me, Christy, and JJ flew back.
Yep.
Everybody else celebrating
Chilling.
Kansas City when they won. They're calling us, and we done made it all the way back home. And then NFL Film said, "Can we come over there and record it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm just trying to get his mind right. And now that whole day, I know Pittsburgh's on the clock. And I said, man. Now I'm telling him what's gonna happen. And I seen Alan Faneca walk out there. And as soon as the phone hit, I seen 412. I seen the first 4-3 number, 432. I'd already start going crazy, because I know what's behind that, 7800. You know what I'm saying? I know the office number. On that 432.
Just go ahead and drop the Steelers.
Hey, man. Oh, people call up there with the weird shit all the time anyway. That number ain't as private as we thought it was. But when I seen that number, I already knew. And it was just so real, because we were stuck in a moment of disgust for no reason. And the team who was supposed to pick him was going to pick him the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, it fell all the way back. Like, they had 2 first-round picks that year. And we couldn't even see that, because his hopes didn't go the way it went. And, he was in the tank. That shit happens.
No, the reason I laugh, because there was a time where everybody was calling the Steelers facility, and they were calling you, and you were letting me listen to the voicemails. And I just remember piecing me like, what they expect me to do?
What are they calling with complaints?
Death threats, all type of, man. After that Cincinnati game we showed, that was the funniest one. They told me I'm not welcome in Cincinnati. If I come, I will be shot. It was like, because every Monday I let my players listen to the I go through from coaching. I'm like, man, I don't even know how these people get my office number. But my light just be blinking. And I'm like, well, ain't nobody checking on me at work. I know that for sure, right? So I know it's all some bullshit. So I hear them, and then I'll delete the bullshit ones, I'll keep the funny ones. Like, it be some going on them voicemails.
How confused were you the first time you heard it? You're like, what? This can't be for me, right? Like, it's got to be.
Well, no, it was definitely said Joy Porter. It was definitely for me. They had the right number.
Go ahead, Cam.
So it was good stuff.
What's your dream scenario for Joey's career?
Man, stay here, win championships, build his legacy, top me, obviously. Winning. Want to see him have success. Want to see him have the stuff that he should have. But I want to watch him earn it. Like I watch him earn everything to this standpoint. You know what I'm saying? So, and he'll take stuff for granted because, you know, in with us is playoffs, like 2 years, been in playoffs twice, right? Not really understanding how hard it is to get to the playoffs, how hard it is to win a playoff game. When you walk into situations, that's just what it is. You don't know. Like they don't know how hard it is to get there.
Yeah.
Like when we went to the AFC Championship and lost to Jacksonville, like not realizing that was our opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know that, man, how we missed one until you missed it. So wanting him to have that, win, and stand here and building his legacy in Pittsburgh is man. Your dad been here, now then you did what you did here. You and your brother just like, I know how that feels to your family. You know what I'm saying? And watching them have opportunity to do that, yeah, man. Because if you with us, you can easily make it be here forever. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he fits the bill to where he's part of the pieces that they want to see him here long term.
We talked about you having 98 sacks, and you have more with the playoffs. Could we get you to come out of retirement and get 2 sacks?
Just get you 2 quick ones.
2 sacks.
Just 2 quick ones.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Shit, the way my body's set up now, man, I can't take a choke slam. I can't take a blindside hit. My neck, oh my God. Yeah, a fall right now would be, I'll be through both. So a hit? Nah, man, that shit sound good. I try my best to run the coldest bluff game in the world to just work out a little bit, mixed with the history they know about me.
Yeah.
And if they see me off the visual, like, damn, he's still up a little bit. Like, I want him to still like, yeah, he crazy, or like, not even knowing that this is the no problem Joey. I go by Joey. Peasy's over. I ain't even let you call me Joseph, and I'm not even a Joseph. I ain't looking for no smoke, man. I'm just trying to find a way to golf and stay out the way.
Accepting all prayers that are sent your way.
I'm accepting all prayers. See what I'm saying? See how I changed?
God bless you.
And thank you. And God bless you back. You know what I'm saying? Throw them to you. Back then, I was mad if you prayed for me. How bad of a heathen is that? Rebuking prayers. How bad of a heathen?
Oh, you went looking for the fight when he offered the prayer. You went to go fight.
He had the nerve to pray for me. I got to go fight for that.
Yeah.
Bro. All right, last question for me, and then you can play your game.
Yeah.
What are you up to these days?
So we have the Jasmine Nairi campus, and that's our family business that named after my daughter. So majority of my time is trying to help and do everything to get the school, notoriety of the school, get the buildings redid, because it's an old campus, the old Holy Innocent campus that we refurbished, and that's our location in the West End, and just trying to do any and everything I can to help with that. And in the meantime, man, I try and come off my neck surgery, so I've been down. So just trying to get back into golfing, trying to get my health back up, and that's basically it right now.
Now that you bring up the neck surgery, it just reminded me of one thing.
Something this funny?
Yeah,
it's like the him
like
getting
my neck
shot
surgery,
thing.
he started laughing,
Yeah, it's
right?
like the him getting shot thing. This is not like why is everyone so happy with this guy's pain? Like,
That's how messed up he
the hell is this?
Because he'll sell an injury too. So like,
What do you mean? He was really shot and really had neck surgery.
I get it, but like, so we play games, we bet, and like he gambled, and so he owed somebody money.
No.
He had on the neck brace, and he was like, "How you expect me to pay that? I got neck surgery."
I don't know where this come from. I don't never remember using that play because you can't use that play against me. You can't just go in there and throw on the neck brace and be like, I can't pay my debt. Do you see my neck? Like, what the hell your neck got to do with your gambling debt? Can't make this shit up, man. I didn't have no neck
Chris
surgery.
Mortensen over here making up stories about you going on the bus.
My
too.
neck surgery happened when I left. I wasn't even coaching when I had a good neck when I was coaching.
You was still gambling though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. That threw me for a loop.
Straight off topic. He just wanted to throw
He just
some-
heard neck surgery and wanted to call you out for it.
Oh man.
All right, Joey,
Oh.
we like to play a game with our guest, this or that. I'm going to give you two things, you pick one, all right? This is a Joey Porter and Joey Porter Jr. edition of this, all right? All right, better college career. You or JPJ?
JPJ.
Who hits harder?
Me?
You more nervous watching him play or when you played?
Watching him play.
Better trash talker?
Me.
Better hands?
Oh.
I got 13 picks in the NFL.
And he didn't have one in college, right?
I'm saying I had one in college at DN. So I got 13 picks. He can catch, but he got some catching up to do to take that title from me.
Better football instincts?
Me. I play longer.
All right, last one for me. More likely to get a penalty?
He been a little handsy, but if he'd have had his target on him, I would say me. He's been a little handsy, so like I would say me. But then it was like I'm covering for him because like he ran into his little penalties, and like I told him, don't change the game for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta play the way you've been playing, and it'll work itself out. Mine wasn't that. Mine was just my mouth.
Personal foul. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna get one. If we come out flat, the guys know. I tell them. We're gonna pick our up together. I'm gonna catch a 15. That was just how it was gonna go because us on tilt, we love chaos.
Yeah.
Our defense loves being chaotic. Like we love when something ain't going right.
Yeah.
So we gotta fix it. And if I put us behind the chain with 15, they gonna be pissed at me. But now we about to be on tilt. We about to play hard as hell. Cause I didn't spot on 15 because we bullshitting. Free 15, we gonna give it to them. Now I know I can't get no more because I'm thrown out, and everybody else is pissed because I did it. So we all about to play a little harder.
This is the last thing, and then we'll wrap up. What's the craziest thing you said in the game?
Man, I think it's more of the crazy they said to me.
I don't believe that at all.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's the myth about it is like all my trash talk is normal football, basketball trash talk. Man, you know you go right there and we wasn't saying trash. Like you sorry. Like you ain't even supposed to be out here.
So what's the craziest thing somebody said to you?
Like talk about when I got shot, they missed. I wish they would have shot you. Yeah. What is that? That's what I'm saying. Everybody ain't no saint. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't no saint, man. They be wishing violence on your boy. Like I've been told some hard shit to make me step my game up.
Cause
yeah, I remember in Seattle, and I was like, damn, it was Halloween. We playing in Seattle, and that same year I got shot. And I remember the fans was like, he missed. He should have shot you in the face. And I was like, how do you find one person out of 70,000? Because I'm trying to find that motherfucker. Like, damn, man, you wanted me to die?
Something wrong with you.
That's wild.
You wanted it to be over for me? Shit, motherfucker, that's why he shot me while I was running. Motherfucker, I was running. I wasn't running towards him. I was running away from the bullets. He shot me in the ass. I was trying to get somewhere. Like, I'm not running to the smoke.
Oh,
but
shit.
no, man, it'd be everything, like, if anything can get you off your rocker, it can be said.
Right.
Because you might wig out and do some goofy shit and get 15 or eject yourself like I did before the game. Like, some can happen with words.
But the dude spit on you, right?
That's not all the way true. I wouldn't say that.
What happened?
I never got spit on, so we're not going to let that float now.
So how did that start?
You said last question.
I did, but then.
That's what I'm saying. I got to save some of my content for the next time you bring me back.
All right, bet. We'll save it for next time. All right, I hear you're coming out to Dublin for the game. What you got going on there?
Man, I'm definitely coming. It's going to be a good time doing a deal with Sports Fan Travel. Hosting out there with them, man. We're going to be hosting some parties, some tailgates. I'm trying to put together me a golf game. I was supposed to go out there and do some golf, and I'm definitely bringing my sticks. So Sports Fan Travel, you want to lock in with us now because it's selling out fast. All the good hotels and everything is going to be coming to a minimum if you don't get on there on the website. You know what I'm saying? So Sports Fan Travel, Steelers takes Dublin. It's going to be a good look. Go have a lot of fun out there, man. What day you think they're going to give y'all 2 or 3 days out there?
Oh, no. Don't do this again to him. He complains about this every time.
Who do we play for?
Yeah, but it's Dublin. You ain't been on the international game.
I did the London game.
Oh, yeah. How many days y'all stay there?
3.
Yeah, it's about their max. That's about the max. Miami, when I played with Miami, we was out there for a week.
Oh, wow.
We was the first team to play in London.
Oh, you had a good time.
Yeah, we stayed a week. We played the Giants. It was like, bring your wife. We stayed in the hotel. Some of the days we had curfew. Some of the days we didn't. It was more of me just adjusting to the food. You know what I'm saying? And the weather, but it was a good time.
Yeah, we ain't getting none of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
Well, I'll be out there all week. So when you get there, I probably already had 2 rounds of golf in.
Anything else you're looking forward to doing while you're out there?
No, man, I just want to have fun with the guys that's coming out there, man, and take advantage of being in Ireland. I'm trying to make a whole family trip out of it, bring all the kids.
Jameson tour, Guinness tour.
Now, I stopped drinking, but I will go on the tour. What's funny?
You just go on the tour and not drink?
Yeah, I don't drink no more.
I don't believe that.
See what I'm saying?
I don't believe that.
You're making up next stories about him, and now you don't believe him when he says
So
stuff?
you don't believe the next? So you don't think you said that? The next story?
No.
Oh my! I can call up who it was.
So I'm trying to figure out. Only time I would see y'all would come over there. Was it Doc P's? But
Yes.
I don't understand. I still don't understand how I can say, man, my neck hurt, man. I can't pay that.
You didn't say like that. You're just like, it's kind of hard for me to like take care of that when I'm taking care of it.
I'm calling cap on that.
Yeah, I don't know. Your stories Your stories get worse as this goes on.
I can call him.
I guarantee you can't call nobody to confirm that. That's 100%.
I'll call it after.
We'll do that off the air, and then we'll tell you how that went the next time, because he capping.
All right. Well, that's been another episode. Again, thank you to Joey Porter for coming on. We appreciate it. We're going to have you back, too, because we got more to talk about. But make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, guys. We have a new segment that we're going to try. Let us know what you think about it. Hayden, how do you feel about this new segment?
I just hope the people have an open mind. That's all.
So we're going to try a segment with our friend Sean. It's going to be called The Awkward Intern. This is at the golf tournament that we had for the Heyward House. And so we had guys like Joey Porter there, to Aaron Rodgers might have potentially been there. He's not on this one, but have a listen. It's a good time.
Hey everybody, this is Awkward Intern Sean. Very awkward. With Not Just Football. Very awkward. Y'all don't know what's happened, but it happened. It wasn't good. Boswell's judging me. All right. So I've got some questions to ask you. So the first question is, what's your handicap?
3.8 on a good day.
So you are about 35 times better than everybody else out here is what you're trying to say.
No chance. Everybody's got their day.
You probably have more than others. Who's most likely to cheat?
For sure, Cam Heyward. Absolutely. I think he gets unlimited mulligans today, too.
I witnessed a couple of those myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure you count those. All right, which teammate should never be allowed around a golf cart?
Probably Herbig in front of us. I think we've seen him almost tip a cart a couple times. So, yeah, let's go with him.
All right, what's your today? If you hit a hole in one, have you hit a hole in one?
No, never.
Okay, so what would you do today? What's your celebration?
I don't know. I feel like you got to scream and run around and run straight to the hole.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only
No water?
logical.
You're not going to like some pond?
Oh, absolutely not. And then you got to play the rest of the day soaking wet.
That's what. Like, I was surprised at how
Yeah,
many people
no.
said that because that does not sound enjoyable.
Where's the nearest water? You got to run a couple hundred yards?
Like that way.
Yeah, I'll stay on the hole.
That's not a hole.
Yeah.
All right, so who's the worst golfer out here?
I don't know. I haven't really seen everybody's game.
You probably go
Could be
right.
me. Could be anybody. Who knows?
I've heard DK is.
I don't think he golfs.
It's not a strong suit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be into it if you're actually going to be into it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, guys who come out here just to support Heyward, I mean, they're not necessarily golfers, so I wouldn't call them bad golfers.
Yeah,
They're
that's
just
fair.
out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fun. Okay, that's fair. That's a fair take. All right. All right. So, and have you seen Sinners, the movie?
No.
Okay.
No. Awkward.
Okay. All right. Hi, hey, this is awkward intern Sean out here with my man Nate.
Herb.
All right, so I've got some questions to ask you about today, about how it's going so far. What's your handicap?
Like in PGA, like on the
golf
PS5 or like actual golf? Because
Neither
on the
one.
PS5 I'm like a +2 handicap, but out here I'm probably like a 15.
We'll go with +2 handicap. He's +2 handicap. And if anybody asks, he's +2. All right, who's most likely to cheat out here?
Cam for sure.
Yeah.
Cam. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I watched him swing a little bit ago. and-
Yeah. He was talking.
All right, so what's your dream foursome?
Probably me, Scotty Scheffler. I'm a big Tom Kim guy. Gotta have Tom Kim in there. Oh, Bryson DeChambeau. Yeah, probably.
That's a fun foursome.
Yeah.
That's a fun foursome. Okay. So who on the team should not be allowed around a golf cart?
Around the golf cart,
Yep.
Peyton Wilson. It's trash.
Sorry, Peyton there. What's your celebration today? If you hit a hole in one, what's your celebration?
Oh, I'm probably gonna jump in the pond. The nearest pond, I'm jumping in.
That is like that's the most like common one today.
Yeah, there he is right there.
All right, what is who's the worst golfer out here today?
Peyton Wilson.
Yeah, Peyton, you're just terrible all around. Just
Sorry,
real
Peyton,
bad.
I love you,
Sorry,
bro.
Peyton. All right, so and have you seen Sinners?
Sinners, yeah. The one Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a musical?
I thought it was like a vampire movie.
Yeah, it's a non-musical.
No. Oh, you thought it was a musical? No shot. It's a vampire movie.
I don't know. Maybe. All right, over and out. Thank you. All right, hi, everybody. This is Sean, awkward intern Sean, with Not Just Football. I've got
Ben Skronik.
Ben here today. I've got some questions for him. All right, so what's your handicap?
I'm not good enough to know that. So
That's fair. I'm not either. I don't play golf, so fair. Who out here is most likely to cheat?
I'd say probably Herbig.
That's definitely
Yeah.
100% chance. Dream foursome.
Dream foursome. Gotta go with some golf guys. DeChambeau, Scheffler, Woods, and myself.
I like that. All right. Which teammates should never be allowed around a golf club, a golf cart?
Well, I saw what DK showed up in today, his outfit. It did not look very golfer-ish, so I'll go with DK.
Okay. Fair answer. All right. If you hit a hole in one today, what is your celebration?
That's not gonna happen, but I honestly might just die of a heart attack. I'm nowhere good enough to be close to a hole in one, so.
Fair. All right. Now, who do you think the worst golfer out here is?
Calvin Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch him look for him
Yeah,
come around.
I don't even think he's picking up the club today. So
All right. And have you seen Sinners, the movie?
I have not.
Okay.
Should I go watch it?
I haven't seen it either, so I don't know.
All right. Well, maybe me and you can go after this.
We should do that.
Just
I'm
let me know.
done. Pencil
All
it
right.
in. Hi, this is awkward intern Sean with Not Just Football. I'm here to ask a few questions. What is your name?
Darren McBurnett, United States Navy SEAL retired.
Thank you for your service, sir.
I appreciate it. I was just proving you can do something with a liberal arts degree from Purdue.
Look, you do that. Oh, I like it. All right, Boilermakers. All right.
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
it. I
something
see it.
like that.
Okay. All right. What's your handicap?
Well, I only speak 2 languages, English and bad English, if that's a handicap.
Well, how?
Oh, we're talking about golf?
You know.
Oh yeah,
golf
I don't know. Let's say 20.
Nah,
That sounds
I'd
like a
say
round
I'd probably
number.
be more like a 3, 4 guy. I saw you swing. He's like 3 or 4.
No,
Natural.
but I'm probably about 15.
Okay, that's respectable.
No, thank you very much.
All right,
Appreciate
who out
it.
here is the most likely to cheat on the team?
Oh, out here? Oh, who's going to cheat on a team? Oh, I need to see a roster who's actually out here.
Who
But
so
you on
far
my
have you
team?
seen? Anybody that you've seen so far? I mean, like Cam's, I wouldn't put it past him. You know?
Cam?
Yeah, I could see him fudging.
Oh, those are the guys that were in front of us, right?
That was Will Howard and them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say that group.
Okay.
Yeah, they look real. I'll be honest with you, we saw them tee off. We saw all the we saw the shenanigans. There's definitely some mischief going on there. Those guys.
All right. So, what is your dream foursome out here?
My dream foursome?
Yes.
Oh, that'll be easy. Obviously, it's going to be me. It's going to be John Daly, Kid Rock, and Larry the Cable Guy.
I would make sure you should sell tickets to that. Yeah, that might be the greatest.
That's my foursome.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what I would do.
Which teammates out here, which players should not be allowed to drive a golf cart or should not be allowed around a golf cart?
Oh, around a golf cart? Oh, jeez. Okay. Probably anybody that's played football, and not that we're crazy or anything else, not that we don't trust them with golf carts, but they're big and muscular and like, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I would say. But I don't really know, so they might get mad at me, but that's okay. I'm a Navy SEAL. I can take care of myself.
handle it.
Yeah, I can handle it. It's all good.
All right. What's your celebration if you hit a hole-in-one?
Well, it would be something like this. It'd be like kind of like, I'd do like the back elbows a little bit, and then I'd throw some stuff, and then I'd pull my pants down and run around and do probably about 20 push-ups and find the nearest leg and jump in it and swim across it.
That's the best one yet. That's the best one yet.
Thank you.
All right. Well, who's the worst golfer you've seen out here today?
So far, probably that really big dude so far, but hey, he probably doesn't golf. I don't know who he is though. He was right in front of us. He was huge. So, but that's the only one I've seen. I haven't traveled around and seen all of them, so I can't give you a perspective.
That's fair. I mean, eventually, I'll have to catch you at the end of the
and the guy on my team, he kind of sucks.
We won't tell him.
Yeah, don't tell him I said that.
All right. Have you seen Sinners, the movie?
I have not.